Hello, welcome to the World Cup project. Today I've got two recipes for you, kind of snacks, which are really a celebration of chia seeds because 2 tablespoons are low FODMAP and in just 1 tablespoon you can get 160% of your recommended daily amount of omega-3, very little omega-6, so good for the old ratio, lots of vitamin K, small amounts of other minerals, calcium, iron, protein, fibre, amazing. So if you add 1 part seeds and then 3 to 4 parts water or liquid, they get swollen, as you probably know, and they look disgusting like frog spawn, but they're so useful in cooking. So I wanted to show you a couple interesting ways to use them, such as a savoury gazpacho that is practically FODMAP free. I don't think they're used enough in savoury cooking, in my opinion, because they get disguised so easily. To make the gazpacho, I'm going to use 2 common tomatoes, a red pepper, and then a small amount of cucumber, and then I'm using the dark green sections of spring onions or scallions. So all you need to do is roughly chop up the veg because it's going to go in a blender anyway. Keep the cast-offs of the pepper because you can use them for garnishing later. For 1 serving I'm using about half a small cucumber with about 10 centimetres, and yeah, you just literally throw it all into a blender. Fantastic as a starter, as I said, it's almost FODMAP free, so you can make it in advance and chill it in the fridge. Then to substitute the onion and garlic, I'm using the dark green sections of spring onion, about 1 handful worth or a cup per serving. Then I'm adding half a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. If you have sherry vinegar, use that instead because it's more traditional. I just didn't have it and didn't want to buy a bottle for one recipe and it worked fine. Although without the onion and garlic, it's not traditional, so we're going off piste a bit here and I'm adding some olives to help compensate for the lack of umami without the onion and garlic, and they just kind of add a little bit more depth to the flavours. So I'm adding in about 6. Then I'm going to add about half a cup of water just to loosen it up, and then you just very simply take your veg over to the blender and blend until it's about half smoothied. And I'm going to add in then the seeds, which are nice and swollen. And although they look like frog spawn now, they hide really well in the soup and you just don't notice they're there. They kind of add the thickness. And an important step, chill it in the fridge. It's a bit like coffee, you know, if it's hot it's a nice soup, if it's cold it's a nice gazpacho, in between it's disgusting. So as a nice gazpacho, serve it with some seasoning, some salt and pepper to taste. You can use those little bits of red pepper as a garnish as well. And then if you have anything like garlic infused olive oil or even chili infused olive oil, that's really lovely drizzled on top. It's a wonderful snack or starter in the summer or spring. Over to something sweet. We're going to make lemon zingy infused chia seeds. Ooh. So instead of water, I have juiced a lemon, got half there. I'm taking about 2 tablespoons worth of that juice and popping it into a cup. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of maple syrup to make it sweet. And then I'm going to tip in 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. It takes a lot longer to get sort of swollen and juicy because it's not water, but it's totally worth it because they just become like full of juicy lemony goodness. Meanwhile, I'm going to fail to zest a lemon with a really bad grater that I should just get rid of, and then chop up those zests because the grater was so bad. Anyway, put the zest in a bowl along with 1 to 2 cups of your favourite low FODMAP yoghurt. I'm using this coconut one. Check there's no inulin on that label and just stir it through. When you're ready to eat, all you want to do is take the chia seeds and mix it through your yoghurt. Rather than doing it all together, because it's separate, you get a really nice contrast of the really zingy lemon, juicy chia seeds going through the creamy yoghurt, and every time you bite in a seed you get that little burst of lemon juice, and it's a real delight to eat, even though it looks a bit like frog spawn. I hope you like these recipes if you give them a go. I hope you're all well, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.